Tēnā rā koutou katoa. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Just a reminder to everyone to make sure you're keeping other people's spirits up during this merry season. I don't mean that alcoholically. I mean that we're feeling. Build everyone's feelings up so that they feel better. Again, I don't mean that alcoholically either. But just it's that time of season where while some people might be pretty joyous, other people are experiencing not so good times this year. So just remember to be joyful, be merry, be happy and be kind, and I promise you'll make your day a whole lot better. That's just my advice to everyone out there. Make sure you go out and do it. Otherwise, I'm going to be coming knocking on your door. Probably not, but this is a warning. So anyway, just make sure you have a good day and make sure you make everyone else's days that much better as well. We're going to look at today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is one of my favorite words of all time. I was researching this word for the past few weeks because it was really interesting to me. I was looking at it and I was like, this is actually a pretty interesting word. I was looking at it and it actually splits up into two words. By the way, today's word of the week is Aroha. So yeah, Aroha, very common word. I'm pretty sure everyone knows it. It's actually got a pretty deep meaning behind it. But basically, it does split up into two words, which I found really awesomely interesting. The first word is Aro. Aro stands for the face, the front, understanding, taking notice of. So that's Aro. When you think of the action for Aro, you sort of go like this. So you sort of pull down like that. It's just your ability to receive things that are in front of you, the face, taking notice of, understanding all that. That's what Aro means. The second part is Ha. Ha is breath. Breath, essence. It can also mean life. It can also mean the expression of your senses as well. Predominantly, it means breath. So when we talk about Ha, we talk about breath. So the action for Ha sort of goes like this. When you combine the two, Aroha. So Aroha goes like that, pulls down, and then comes Ha like that. So yeah, that's what I thought it was like. It was a really interesting word. It took me a couple of weeks to research it because I was questioning, my own understanding of what I thought Aroha was after my own awakening. And I sort of like started playing around with it and noticed it had these two divisions in it, and I was like, man, this is awesome. I'll do a video about it. So that's what Aroha means. Aroha pretty much means your ability to understand what your senses are trying to tell you. So everything's being received, Aro, and what comes out is how you respond to those senses that's being received. So we can use an example like the land. If you understand the land very well, all of its contours and its beauty, the forests and the lakes and all that, all the nature and all that stuff, if you understand that, you're receiving all that information into your senses, and what comes out is your Ha. So when you speak of the land, you're speaking of the love of the land because you've received all of these senses about it. So that's the division of Aroha, which sort of separates it from love, but at the same time not really, because love has that aspect as well. It's just not as clearly obvious as Aroha is. So you can also use the example for another person. Your ability to face something that your senses really like about the other person, and as you receive those senses, that becomes Aroha. So you'll see another beautiful wahine or an awesome tane. You see them walking down the street, and you just think they are really beautiful, and you get to know them, you get to understand them, and that development just turns into love. So yeah, that's pretty much what Aroha means, and that's why it's one of my favorite words of all time. Guessing a lot of you wouldn't have known that, but I'm really happy to share this with you. Before we finish this video today, I just want to share a line that I wrote down, which I have just lost, but I found it. Basically, it sums up what Aroha means, and the phrase goes, karo karo I ngā ārai kia are ai, kei ohorere te aroha. Phrase again, it goes, karo karo I ngā ārai kia are ai, kei ohorere te aroha. and that phrase means dig out the barricades so you can be receptive, and the Aroha awakening. Karo karo I ngā ārai kia are ai, kei ohorere te Aroha. You'll find all this in the post above me, I think. Anyway, if you like what you see, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it if you want. Share it all around. Remember the advice from earlier to make sure everyone's happy and all that. If you want to see something that you want to see improved, feel free to leave it in the comment section below and I'll get right to you. If there's something you want to see on the page that you think is really interesting, feel free to message me as well, and I'll work it through my schedule. I'm also still waiting on a song from one of you fellas to post up, so you better get onto that as well. Any song will do, preferably something that's already been translated or that isn't region specific, because I sort of have trouble translating those. And yeah, so that'll be for Saturday. Also, if you want to talk to me in Maori, feel free to do so. Always open to have conversations with people. Nā reira, ki te ki mai ki a koe, hia ana koe ki te kōrero mai ki au, mā koe kōrero atu ki a koe hoki. Nā reira, nau mai. Yeah, so have a good day, everyone. I will see you on Friday for the kiwaha for the week. Happy holidays, everyone.